The Legacy project is Suffolk-wide. It's particularly focused on volunteering within sport and cultural activities across the county. A small part of the project is about getting Suffolk people to London 2012 and volunteering at London 2012, but a much larger part of the project is about, as I say, trying to ensure that there's a legacy here in Suffolk in terms of volunteering, a positive legacy obviously.
Basically, I work with Leicester Links, and we work within different communities within Suffolk, and we go around and train different young kids in basketball. We just bring our basketball culture back into Suffolk, really.
We're going around to schools throughout the whole of Suffolk, doing the coaching now, and this has benefited us quite a lot because the entries this year in an under-18s and under-25s competition has doubled over the last 3 years.
Organising matches, collecting money, organising the sports hall, make sure that it's there for us when we need it, matches. Without members of the club volunteering, then the club wouldn't exist. A load of people got a load of time in to help the club run. Yeah.
It's a bit of a drug, I think. You do get a fix from it. You like to see things run well, you like to see kids having fun, you like to see bringing on other volunteers, you like to see things grow, and you only do that with putting time in, and you get so much back. There's so much of a buzz back just seeing our youngsters progress, grow, improve, and it doesn't matter if they're an elite performer or not, it's irrelevant. It's how they start from a base of a certain level of knowledge and understanding, and wherever they get to, whether they only go one rung up the ladder or 10, it's fantastic. It's a real kick, it's a buzz.
Getting the Olympics in London, in our home country, just when me and all the other athletes are kind of growing up into the sport, I mean, it's a huge booster, and it's basically dragging us up, and there's no lack of motivation now.
To be in London with all your family and friends and all the people that have been helping me get where I am now, it would be incredible to put on a show for them and have the home crowd supporting us and cheering us on.
We have a series of partners in terms of funding: Suffolk Sport, Suffolk County Council, Young Suffolk and the Suffolk Volunteering Federation, so it's a collaborative project. Suffolk Sport are running the Sports Village here at the Suffolk Show, and their theme this year is pledging for activity, trying to get more people involved in physical activity, using the inspiration of London 2012 as a way of doing that. So they've got people making activity pledges. What they're looking for is 25,000 Suffolk people more active more often between now and 2012. What we're working on is what's your volunteering pledge for this year between now and 2012. So we've been asking people to fill out these cards and to make a pledge on the back. Part of our pledge as part of the project is to set up a county-wide Suffolk events team, and we're asking people to make their own pledge in terms of volunteering. Some people have been putting on the cards from yesterday. They're going to continue with the sort of work they're already doing, the volunteer work they already do within sports clubs and cultural groups. Some people are saying would like to find out more. Some people are making very specific pledges, like, yes, I'd like to get involved in the Suffolk County events team.
Once we get them through on the coaching side of things, we've got them into the game, then we try to get them to take coaching courses so that they can be qualified to coach, because we find if you get youngsters coaching, they'll bring in more of their own age.
We say this every year, but events like the Suffolk Show, events like Suffolk Youth Games, we couldn't have grown as a sport without those youngsters coming through, without bringing in more coaches, more volunteers. I mean, we've gone from sort of about 10 coaches 5 years ago up to about 50 registered coaches. I mean, there are more coaches out there than that. Yeah, in Suffolk. And, that's just a steady growth of sort of an extra half a dozen, 10 a year. But it's meant that we can put events on like this, and 2012 has to be the sort of pinnacle.